Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Cobra Fan here, and I'm back with another video. And yeah, today we're gonna be doing a video I've never done before. Guys, your brother has followed through in his footsteps, and he is going to roast the shit out of people because I haven't done a video like this in such a long time. And back then I used to use text to speech, and so I'm doing something much different now, and I'm happy about that. Anyway. So as you guys know, I'm a bit of a siren person on this channel, and it's been a thing for a very long time. The very first videos I've ever watched on YouTube were actually tornado siren videos back in 2008. And sooner or later, I'll be hitting 10 years being on YouTube, and congrats me. Anyway, coming along with this thing is the fact that I was actually a child when I did this, as well as many other people now. There's plenty of children who like tornado sirens, and it's actually kind of ruining the fandom a little bit. And I hate having to say fandom because I don't like actually saying that this is a fandom. This is not really a fandom at all. It's just a simple group of people who enjoy a certain topic. And using the word fandom nowadays associates with cringe, and sadly, that's kind of the same case. And in this case, it's kind of the same thing. So today we're going to be roasting SIREN/Railroads of South Carolina. Oh boy, this fucking kid. If you guys don't know, he's a tornado siren person, and he does stuff on railroads, I guess? Like, I can understand tornado sirens, they've been around for a while, blah blah blah, but trains, meh. I find much more interest in fucking cars. Anyway, we're gonna review some of his videos and see how absolutely fucking amazing they are. And the first thing we got is the history of Welland sirens, in parentheses, full HD. You fucking liar.
Hello there, this is a...
Now, I know we've literally stopped in the first fucking part of the video, but come on! That's a thunder beam! That's not even a fucking Welland siren. In fact, it's not even a speaker siren. It's a fucking siren that uses air and chops it up and makes sound. Not even a fucking speaker.
history of Welland sirens. This was suggested by Angela Usher, so thanks.
And again, I know I'm sorry I'm starting right at the beginning, but Wheelin'?
Hey guys, let's tape this tornado siren. So today we have a wailing. A wailing is a very advanced type of siren, and I like to use it very much, and it's very, very confusing, but at the same time I love it very much.
Are you kidding me? Wheelin'. Wheelin'. It's like calling mustard mustard. You don't say it like that. I can tell you have that English accent, and I'm not trying to be a dick here, but seriously, you don't pronounce it like that. Even Microsoft Sam can pronounce it.
The first Welland siren ever made was a Welland 2810, and the 2800 series actually has screens on them.
Are you shitting me? Guys, I'm gonna show you how to do better research than this fucking idiot. There. This is literally it. Literally search for it. Literally look up the fucking wiki. Look. It's a fucking wiki. Oh boy, it tells me, well, what do you know? Well, in engineering, let's take a look at it. It says all the different series. Oh boy. Oh boy, see, it was the first series. WS was the first series to be produced by Welland. And this kid thinks that 2800s were made before. There is a 2700. The number is less. How? How do you confuse these?
Screens on them, and the 2800s are very common.
Very common. Kid, don't be a fucking idiot. You guys don't know, this kid's doing the thing where basically you have absolutely no script when you do a video. I'm using a script right now in order to do my video, because if I don't have one, then it'll take much longer, and I'll have to just progressively go along. Unfortunately, this kid doesn't.
First one made in 1995.
1995. The first Welland to be made in 1995. Welland was established in the 70s. They aren't just gonna sit there on their asses for a whole 25 years and do absolutely nothing. That's pure ignorance of a company, and that's actually dangerous, because you're gonna lose shit tons of money, and you're also gonna want investors to invest in your company.
Then the 2800s were stopped being made.
Actually, no, that's not true. 2800s are still being made.
And then the 4008s were made, and first one was made in 1995 as well.
Again, made in 1970s. It wasn't going to be made exactly the same year. two sirens being made in the same year is trying to sell two different types of food at the same time. It doesn't make any sense.
but they were stopped being made around 2005.
So they aren't gonna... So these sirens are only made for 10 years? How come they're extremely common?
Then the Vortex R4 series came. Vortexes will sometimes have fin backs on them.
Wow, man, that's... Damn, man, that's so much different than everything else. Like, a fin! A fin! No, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't... That doesn't make a good point for something being different. I even talk about 4004s. 4004s are still important. They're pretty much... This kid's stupid because he doesn't even explain the part when it comes to 4004s, which is practically the same thing, except that there's voice control in it, as well as having a different rotator.
Vortexes are rotational ones, and they're very, very common, found everywhere. And then the 2500, 2905 are very common as well.
I like how this kid M2905 are very common. No. 2900 series, okay? If you guys don't know, between the 2700 series and 2900 series, there are speaker cells, and each one costs, and you can buy a certain amount of cells for each siren. So you can buy 5 cells, then you get a 2905. You buy 10 cells, you get a 2910. That's how you identify the siren. But 2905s are not just a plain siren on its own. It's a siren that's customly picked for your needs.
Even other types of Whelans.
I like how this kid talks about 2900s and he has a 2800 looked up. You can even see it on the title. And how does this kid not even know how to save a picture? You hold it down, press save image. You don't screenshot it. Most of all, look at all his tabs open, Jesus.
However, Wheeling Hornets, however, are other things about sirens. The Wheeling Hornet is a rotational small siren.
Wow, just it being fucking not even that much smaller, it's important. Another fact of the matter is that if you look at his videos, this is cancer. I'm trying not to be a dick here, but this is cancer. Five Nights at Freddy's, fidget spinners, Roblox. Are you kidding me? FNAF on Roblox. FNAF on Roblox. This is a siren video. Midland WR100 unboxing. Boy, I got a fucking WR120. This kid has way too many Roblox videos. The next video we're watching is top 5 facts about Federal Signal's STL-10. Okay. STL-10 is pretty good, I guess.
Hello everyone, my name is Ray47000. This is the top 5 facts of the STL-10.
Excuse me, you're not 90 years old. Don't go... Actually fucking speak into the microphone, please. And another thing, STL-10. This is a vortex. This is a Whelan vortex. Do you not understand the difference?
Number 5. STL means single tone low.
Nah, I'm gonna admit that's like the only like fucking thing that's half decent about that.
Because it's 7 ports. I mean, it's low pitched and it's single toned. Number 4. The STL-10 has a counterpart, which is the STH-10.
Wow. So you're telling me by the switch of one letter, there's 2 of them? No, that thing can't get any higher.
But the STH-10 is more higher pitched, because H means high. Number 3. The first STL was made in the 50s. I don't really have a theory on this yet, but I will have one theory why later, though.
Why later? Why not describe it when it's the fucking fact that you're talking about? If you're not able to come up with any evidence of what you just said, then why bother making this part of a fact video? You could have just said that there's a fucking antenna on the top of it and I would be more impressed.
Number 2. In the 50s, the STLs were not used as tornado sirens, but they were used as fire sirens until 1992.
So you're telling me if they're made around the time when air raid stuff was still a thing when it comes to Russia, they wouldn't use this? Why? Why wouldn't they use it like that? You know why? Because they did. They did use it for different purposes besides fucking fire. And yes, I know. Most of them are actually on firehouses. One of them is actually close to me. And I've seen plenty of videos on it. But that doesn't mean it's strictly used for fire. It's used for tornado purposes. It's used for any type of emergency purposes that are used to warn the public.
Number 1. STLs were discontinued in 1992. My theory is, in 1992, they were building a STL-10, but they accidentally put too many horns on it, creating the first ever STH-10, though. I'll get to the top 5 facts of STH.
Why? If you don't... This kid, again with his research, the STH-10 was made the same time as the STL-10. You can even tell by how much STH-10s are rusted by just looking at pictures of them. They were made at the exact same time. And plus, it's not just an accident where they accidentally put 2 whole sets on it. That would be an actual engineering idea. And that's it for the video, guys. I'm sorry for making it really short. I'm sorry about the last video. There's not much to talk about it. But anyways, yeah. This is a lesson to all of you to make sure to do your research correctly, okay? If you don't do your research correctly, you're going to wind up looking like an idiot because you're spreading if you don't do it correctly, you're going to spread extremely false information, and that information could actually be taken seriously, and people will think, oh yeah, this totally makes sense. And then they wind up talking to someone about it, and they tell them they're wrong. And they're like, but I learned it from a video. You can't always trust videos, people. You actually got to go and see one yourself, just like I did. Anyway, peace out.